Alright guys, another week means another card, and this time around we actually have some good fights. This is not like UFC London. There are some actual names on here. There's some actual entertaining fights. In London there was only one good fight, but there's a lot of potential for bangers on this one. So let's get into it. We have this chick versus this chick, and I don't really care. Honestly, I don't really care who wins. I think Alexia's gonna win. That girl's gonna win because I know Bruna Brazil's kind of mid, but really I don't care. This next fight though, this is gonna be a sneaky good fight here. We have Ricky Simone versus Adrian Yanez, and I mean, this has potential to be good. I like Ricky Simone in this one. I think he's just better. Yanez is a bit of a can crusher. Like, if you're bad, he'll smoke you and look real cool doing it. But if you're decent to good, he's not so good. And I think Simone, he's always been like a fringe ranked guy. He might have scraped the rankings at some point. I don't know. But he's pretty good. I think he's better grappling than Yanez. That's really what's going to win it because he's stronger. He's a little mini meatball where Yanez is kind of a string bean. So yeah, we're going to go with Simone for here. Next one up is Navajo Sterling versus Bruno Lopez. I think Bruno Lopez is kind of shit, and they want Navajo Sterling to get an actual finish because he's had a few stinky fights. So I think they want to get him back on the train, have him really finish Bruno Lopez here, get a highlight so they can maybe give him someone ranked next or fringe ranking next. But Navajo Sterling, I think he has a pretty high ceiling. This dude's at fucking Israel Adesanya's Diddy gym. I mean, fucking Dan Hooker is going crazy style on poor Kai Kara France. And Navajo Sterling, he's a witness to this. That's why look at this guy. He looks dramatized. He looks like if Sloth from the Goonies was a UFC fighter, kind of. Like, if you look in his eyes, he kind of has that look to him. But he's a good fighter, and I think he's going to win this fight by finish, Next up, we got Casey O'Neill versus Gabriela Fernandez. And, who cares? Really, who cares? I certainly don't care. Next up, we got Marcin Tybura versus Tyrell Fortune. Also, who cares? Marcin Tybura, he's ass. We know he's not very good. But heavyweight has so many worse fighters that he very well could win this. I think we could be getting a Marcin Tybura masterclass here. The odds, I think, are pretty even. Tybura might even be a slight underdog. But, I think there's potential here for a Marcin Tybura masterclass. So we're going to go with him. Maybe like a sub. Honestly, we'll go with him by submission. I don't know this other guy, but he's an unranked heavyweight, so he's probably not good. Next up, this is going to be a sneaky good little fight. It's going to be a good little fight, I think. Chase Hooper versus Lance Gibson Jr. Chase Hooper, the dude's grappling is ridiculous. He looks like he's sliding on ice. Like, just the way he transitions it's crazy. It's so slick. But on the feet, he looks like a newborn giraffe. Like, his knees are kind of shaking. Like, he looks terrified. So, I think Chase Hooper's going to win this. I think actually he's going to win by sub. I think he's going to get a finish here. Because Lance Gibson Jr., he's not a pushover. He's a good fighter. Like, I wouldn't, not good. He's not bad. We'll go with that. He's not bad. But I think Hooper, his grappling's just ridiculous. You gotta think he's working on his striking, so you gotta hope it's getting better every fight. Because getting slimed out by, Hernandez is not good. It's not good. Especially if this guy is, this guy's supposedly Charles Oliveira Jr., and he's getting slimed out by Hernandez, which is not good. But I think the title run starts now. I think you gotta hope his striking's improved. But even if it hasn't, his grappling is just ridiculous. So I think we're going Chase Hooper by sub. Next fight, we got Ignacio Bahamondes versus Tofik Musayev. We have Fiziev victim versus the GOAT Oralby victim. I think this is a pretty clear Bahamondes win. I really do. Musayev got fucking steamrolled by Oralby. Like, Oralby just ran him over and Kimura'd him. And Kimura at 155 is ridiculous. Like, that's a fat man submission. If you don't know, that's only fat guys can do, or white belts can do that. And he's doing that to Musayev. The guy's beating up kind of rising cans. And in the first good fighter you fight, Oralby, you just get steamrolled. It's not a good sign. I think Bahamondes, is going to knock him out, actually. I don't see this going well for old Tofik. But I think it should be a good scrap nonetheless. But yeah, we're going Bahamondes by finish. Probably a knockout. Next up, we got Terrence McKinney versus Kyle Nelson. And this is gonna be a ridiculous fight. Terrence McKinney, the dude, he does not care. He's a one-round fighter. It's chin or be chinned, and literally every fight's a 50-50 with him. There's no predicting whether he's gonna win or lose. Very Michael Johnson-esque in that way, where every single fight he's in is a pick'em. Like, he could be fighting Anshul Jubilee, or he could be fighting Alex Pereira, and I would still say it's a pick'em. Like, it's impossible to say if he's going to win or lose a fight. Kyle Nelson, the dude, he's the most Canadian-looking guy ever, especially when he does that handlebar mustache. But it's impossible to pick this fight. It's a 50-50. Terrence McKinney's either gonna knock him out or get knocked out. So, yeah, on to the next one, because there's no way of knowing this. Mansour Abdul Malik versus Yusri Belagolala. I don't know how to say his name, and it's not necessary to know. This guy's a good-ass kickboxer, fought both Pereira and Adesanya. I don't think he beat either of them, but he's at that level where he's a good enough kickboxer to have fought them. And Abdul Malik, he is who he is. Yusri's actually, I think he's an underdog in this fight. But I don't think he should be. He beat what's-his-nuts. The Russian dude, what's his name? Bekoev, Azamat. That guy, he was good. People were saying he was going to make a run. They were saying he was the future champ. And he ended the hype train, which is, it's something. It's something to say. So I think he's actually going to win this by knockout. I don't rate Abdul Malik very highly. And I think this kickboxer guy he's nasty. He's going to piece him up. Oh, my cat's here. To help make the video. Awesome. We got Julian Erosa versus that guy. I don't know who this guy's the favorite, actually. This guy's the favorite. I've never heard of him. Who is this guy beating? Who's this guy beating? Coming off the Contender Series. Holy shit, that's Dude's got a lot of finishes. I don't know him. I guess I'm missing something here. I guess I'm missing this, nasty prospect or something. But Arosa's, he is who he is. He's not great. He's not bad. But I guess Douglas. I mean, this guy's apparently nasty. I'm missing something. Whatever. Next up, we got a huge who cares fight. I mean, this on the main card is the definition of a polar bear in Arlington fight. What's it doing on the main card? Michael Chiesa versus Nico Price. You got Chiesa, who the only reason he's still in the UFC right now is because he didn't sue the UFC after getting hit in the head by the dolly Connor threw. So now he has a cushy little desk job with them and is able to fight the absolute can Nico Price, who's also retiring. But this is a pretty clear Chiesa win. He's had a fine career. He might have tickled the top 5. I don't know if he ever got top 5, but he was definitely close. But yeah, he's gonna win this. Whatever, who cares? Next up, we got Grasso versus Barber. Oh man, I wish they were fighting over me instead of fighting in the octagon. I'm going with Barber on this. I think Grasso has kind of lost the fire after becoming champ. Like, in all of her fights since becoming champ, she's just looked worse and worse. Just more exhausted, like, doesn't want to be there. She's still my queen. I still hope someday, we'll be together. That's a joke, obviously, But she is very pretty. She's a good fighter, but I just think her time is up. And Barber... Barber could always have a, medical emergency before walking out or whatever, and then Grasso will get bumped up for the hell of it, but who knows? Yeah, we're going Barber by decision. There's not going to be a finish. We all know this. In the main event, Adesanya versus Pyfer. This is a very interesting fight. You got Izzy. Everyone knows Izzy. Everyone knows him. I'm not going to say everyone loves him because, I don't think his dog loves him. I don't think Kai Kara France loves him when he's getting passed around the gym. But, there's people out there who like his cringe little one-liners, and that's okay. But going against Pyfer, I've never been high on Pyfer. I don't think he's that good. In not a single one of his fights I've seen be like, oh, this guy's nasty. Like, he has good power, but that's about it. He's just... nothing about his striking or his grappling is elite level, I think. He just has good power. That's really it. He's elite level saltiness. I don't know. But the problem here is Adesanya. I don't know if he can go 5 rounds without getting clipped because he's slowed down and he's a big distance management guy. So when you lose that little touch of speed and you can't get out of the way, that millisecond difference is that difference of you dodging it and you getting clipped and put out cold. So that does concern me that Adesanya slowing down will make him more susceptible to getting hit, which against a guy like Pyfer is no bueno. But I just don't rate Pyfer. I don't see the vision. I could be missing something because a lot of people are picking him. But I just don't know. The fight's close odds too. It's a pick 'em pretty much. I think Adesanya's a little bit of a favorite. But I'm just not seeing the vision for it being this close. This seems like a clear Adesanya decision unless he gets clipped. Because you look at the guys he's lost to. Imavov has elite level eye pokes. And if you rewatch the fight, the knockout came off the eye poke. Adesanya was trying to have like a Pereira UFC 300 moment. Like he brushed off the eye poke and then clips Imavov. But instead of doing that, he switches stances so his like blind eye is the lead eye, and then he gets clipped because he can't see the punch coming because Imavov blinded his ass. And Pyfer doesn't have those kind of eye pokes. He's not elite like that. He's not, a crafty little eye poker, little cheating Frenchman. And then obviously DDP is just goofy. He's ridiculously strong. You can't predict him. And Adesanya is very, very technical kickboxer type of guy. So DDP beat him just because the difference in styles. Same thing with Strickland. The dude's defense is just so ridiculous and jarring that the first time you fight him, it's like, what is going on? Like, you can't, it's hard to counter, especially with a style like Adesanya. And then Pereira, he has crazy power like Pyfer, but he also has elite level kickboxing and fight IQ, which Pyfer just doesn't have. Pyfer is not like that. So you look at the people Izzy's lost to, Pyfer is a significant step down from these people. And I'm just not seeing the vision of him winning. So unless Pyfer gets a lucky shot and puts him out, I don't think he has it. So we're going Adesanya by decision here. And overall, this is a good card. This is a great fight night. Adesanya is a fight night main event. That's a big draw. That's crazy. Seattle's got it nice. This is a good little card. Excited to watch it. And I'll get back to you guys when I'm done. Well, I'll give you all my thoughts and the results. So I'll see y'all later.